Bar Sports Show. I'm Jabbar Harris. I'm your host and I'm your proprietor. And this week episode of the Fresh Bar Sports Show is about sports, and more sports. There's plenty of things going on. Baseball, give you some updates. The Yankees got out of the wild card game. Come on, Yankees. ATL Braves, the ATL is still in this playoff run. We got the Hollywood Dodgers, LA Dodgers. They in here. They still in the playoff run. So hopefully we get a Hollywood versus ATL baseball championship game, just like we're going for the Hollywood ATL NBA championship game. So that's just a little notes on the baseball, what's going on with that. College football. Georgia is number one because Alabama lost in a heartbreaking fashion to the Texas A&M. But hopefully they can be able to bounce back and play the Georgia Bulldogs in the SEC championship game, so they have the chance to get into the college football playoffs. That's the only way they're going to get a chance to get in, is if they beat them in the SEC championship game. Now let's get to the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight. Oh man, this is a heartbreaking. I can't believe Wilder went out like that yet again. Lost two of the fights in my opinion. I think he got the first one, but he lost the two fights by knockout, TKO. Come on, man, you gotta do better than that. Now, when you got the skilled boxer versus just a fighter, the skilled boxer is going to win all the time, especially if the skilled boxer is 2 inches taller, 45 pounds heavier. Like that's saying a lot, because Deontay Wilder, he's no small guy. He's 6'7", he's 230. So he ain't no little guy by any means necessary, by any stretch of the imagine. So for him to go out like that to somebody that's 280, 6'9", and more skilled than you, moving and dodging and hitting you and counter punching, that's a tough thing to do. So I give my hats off to Wilder for going 11 rounds at least, but he gotta do some reconsidering, read some litter. He gotta get back into the gym and work on it, honing his skill and his craft, so he can become a skilled boxer, not just a fighter. Now let's go on to the football. Give you a little Rams update, because I'm confused what's going on with this team. Rams beat the Bucks, then they lose to the Cardinals, then they beat an injured Russell Wilson Seahawks team. I don't know what to think about the Rams. Meanwhile, back at the ranch with the Cardinals, they 5-0, looking to go 6-0. They making trade for the tight end from Ertz from Philadelphia. So they just keep adding pieces here and there. I'm surprised that they're 5-0 and doing what they're doing, but they started off the season good last year, then they nosedived. So hopefully they'll be able to keep moving forward and upward, so we can actually see them in the playoffs and see what they can do, make some noise, instead of just having a good quarter of the season and then nosediving from there. But I like what I'm seeing so far. So give me another 5 games of them playing like this, and we'll have another conversation. And meanwhile, Tom Brady doing his thing. He had 5 touchdowns, 400 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. Then he had another great performance on Thursday night against the Eagles. Not too shabby, but something to get the job done. Send the ball to AB so he can go up. And people treat AB like he's some third-string receiver. He is one of the best, if not the best receiver in the league. He's been that way ever since he was the Steelers, just because we understand we had some off-the-field issues and things like that, but clearly that didn't take away from his game at all. Clearly he wasn't affected by what was going on as far as in the off-field issues and bringing it on the field, because he's still out there snapping on anybody that's keeping him. They saying in the double covers, because they want to be having the third or second string cornerback on him, and then spying over him with the safety and things of that nature. But Tom Brady's threading the needle, and he's breaking open, giving that little split second that he needs just to create the space that he needs so he can get the ball and do some things with it. He's still being a magical receiver out there. So they better watch out for him, because he's not playing around. He's taking care of business. Now let me go to the Ravens. Come back against the Colts. That was pretty nice. Lamar Jackson, he wasn't going down like that. He said, "Man, I'm bringing this team back, and there's no way that we was going to be losing to the Colts." I like what I'm seeing on Lamar Jackson. He got a lot of fighting, a lot of dog in him. So the Ravens be all right, even though they're still his foe. They a rivalry of ours. But I like what I'm seeing on Lamar Jackson. And side note, I wish we would have drafted him at the end of the round, but that's neither here nor there. The Cowboys beat the 49ers. Well, we ain't going to talk about the Cowboys too much. They looking pretty good, though, I must admit. They looking pretty good. But just wait. Something can happen. Something will happen. Just wait. But the Chiefs is not the same. No. They is not the same. Ever since that beatdown that they took in the Super Bowl, they just a completely different team. The mojo just got snatched away from them. I'm not liking the way they bouncing back and how they're recovering from the Super Bowl hangover, because you would think they would be better than that, but the league just caught up with them, and the Buccaneers gave out the blueprint to show that this team can be beat, and this is how you beat the team. So they need to get back to the drawing board, back to the game plan, and so that they can see if they can recover for the rest of the season, because the way they looking, they're going to get bounced out of the first round in the playoffs. That's what it's looking like for them. And my Steelers, we back on the horse. We back to form. Big Ben was playing good. He's doing his thing, letting y'all know that he is still out here, and he don't need to retire. They're not giving up, like he said, and he's still doing his thing on the field. And as a quarterback that you can still believe in and count on to get the job done, to take you to the playoffs and actually get to the Super Bowl and win that thing. The defense, playing a great defense like how they do. My man T.J. Watt, my man Mika Fitzpatrick out there. So we taking care of business the way we're supposed to be taking care of it. And this NFL season has been an exciting start of the season, very unpredictable, a lot of unexpected things going on. And I love what I'm seeing out of the NFL season. So hopefully they can just keep this magical season going on, and because it's been a great one so far. Lastly, on football, Jon Gruden. Y'all thought I wasn't going to get to Jon Gruden in emails? He is something else. Being racially the racial marks, being insensitive to other groups, and coming at anybody. He's not discriminating at all, and by any means, he's like anybody can get it. He's being dragged through the mud, and and he has every right to be getting dragged through the mud, because he want to be smiling on players' face, like they say, a used car salesman, a hypocrite. He want to be smiling in your face, talking all the good things. See the way he's talking behind people's back, and then he don't even care via email, and that stuff is on the internet, and that stuff can be snatched and grabbed, and he's talking all that over the text. That's unbelievable. And y'all Raiders fans make me sick. Y'all are nowhere to be found. I got two of my friends, Murph and JoJo. These guys are nowhere to be found. They're the only two Raiders fans that I know around this world. They got a whole lot of obliviating to do when they was 3-0, talking about we undefeated, and y'all lost 2 games in a row. Y'all got this chaos going on in y'all organization, and then where y'all at? Y'all hiding under the rock. Y'all know where to be found. I don't like it. But I expect that from you guys. Y'all worse than the Cowboys fans, to be honest. Y'all want to be having y'all chests all out, be all bold and be all brash when y'all got a little 2-3-0 on y'all record, and then y'all real quiet when y'all 3-2. Y'all real quiet when y'all got a tragedy going on in your organization, because this is sad. It's a sad day to be a Raiders fan. I'll tell you that. But like I said, calling y'all Raiders fans out. Anybody want to come speak about it, y'all know how to get at me. Fresh Bar Sports Show. Because this is disgusting what we're going on in y'all organization. Y'all need to do better. We was looking at the Washington Redskins organization, but y'all got some stuff going on in your organization too. And it's because of Jon Gruden. Jon Gruden is part of that organization. And it's not just because of him, because Mark Davis, he is the owner of the team. He's buddies with them. There's words on the street. They're like brothers. That's how close they are. We grew up in this game together. Al Davis treated Jon Gruden like a son, and that's Al Davis' son, Mark. So, birds of a feather flock together. So y'all got some things to be explaining from your organization, and y'all got some cleaning up to do because y'all got to get your act together. Now, let me go on to basketball on a better note. Kyrie Irving thought he was going to be showing up to practice in San Diego and everything was going to be sweet and fine and dandy. No, it's not working like that, sir. Kyrie cannot play. The organization said he's not going to be no part-timer. We're not doing no part-time players. We're not doing no part-time workers. We're not having none of that. You're either all in or you're all out. As simple as that. So Kyrie wants to go on IG Live and speak about how he wants to play. Don't believe all the rumors. Don't believe none of that. Then in the same breath, he said, "You think it's all about the money? He's not worried about the money." And then the next breath after that, he said, "You think I'm gonna walk away from all this money?" Like, I'm even more confused than it was when he wasn't saying nothing. Like, Kyrie is really the definition of, if I was everywhere everybody wanted me to be and I was who everybody wanted me to be, I would be confused. He's definitely the walking definition of that, because he got the world confused about how he's just talking. Every time he just speaks, he just makes everybody even more confused than what they was when he wasn't speaking. So, Kyrie, you're going to get vaccinated. You're not walking away from the millions. You're doing all this extra stuff for no reason. Like I said, if you really want to do this, stick to your guns and miss out the whole season. Don't be doing it. Don't have but it. Do it the full throttle. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Whatever that you feel comfortable doing, be all in. Don't be one toe in and rest it out. Don't do that. But he don't got to answer to me or nothing like that. But I'm just calling it how I see it. It's just like the same thing in Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons letting it be known, I ain't missing out on this money. I'm gonna show up, but I still want to be traded. Get me up out of Philadelphia, because the fans don't like him. They don't like him even more from his game. They know he just showing up. They don't like him because of his game, but they know he's showing up just for the money, and he still wants to stay out there. And they even like him even worse for what he did in the Atlanta Hawks series, because he wasn't shooting, he wasn't trying to be no threat on the offensive side. He was being a liability out there. Like my man always say, his offense is being offensive, because it's very disrespectful what he was doing out there. Let me take that back. He's a good, solid player. He would be great if he would be a threat from the scoring position. But he don't want to be a scorer. He just want to be a passer and play defense and get a couple of rebounds. Because my man Russell Westbrook averaged more rebounds than him. Just know that. So he need to get big out there, dominate. And if you don't want to be a scorer, dominate that paint. Dominate that paint area. Shut it down. You're going to slide down to the 4 position. If you can't be no point guard and you don't want to be no scorer, that ain't going to work. It's unacceptable. So he still wants to be traded. He got to get his act together, figure out what type of player he wants to be in this league. Are you just going to be a player that's just happy because you got your money? Or are you going to be trying to transfer your game to be something special in this league, and to be truly a great player? Come on, think about it. Now, let me get on to the Hawks preseason and the Lakers preseason. Hawks out there looking real good out there. Trae Young, John Collins, them boys out there doing their thing. I must admit, I can't wait to see these guys in action when the NBA season tip off real soon. And same thing, just like my Lakers. I can't even believe how we're playing right now against all these teams in the preseason. Yeah, we went 0-6, but we just trying to get everything together. LeBron James went off. Russell Westbrook is doing better. AD needs to get aggressive. I need the consistency of him. I need that level of consistency. He needs to be dominating the paint. He needs to go down low, do the Shaq-like numbers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar-like numbers, the Wilt Chamberlain-like numbers, and dominate that paint area. Be a threat down there. We're going to win because you're going to be the MVP. We're going to win the finals because you're going to be the MVP. You're going to take us there, big dog. We need you to step the game up and act like it. We can't take no nights off. We're not doing no nights off. Every night, I need you to be aggressive. Carmelo Anthony looking real nice out there. Oh, man, he out there. I need the 18 and 20 from him every night off the bench because we closing with him. So I need that 18 to 20 points from him every night. He's out there looking real nice, catching lobs, hitting the threes, doing this two-pointer games, doing his little moves to get the little two-pointers. I'm liking what I'm seeing on Carmelo Anthony. Russell Westbrook coming down with turnovers, but he's just gelling, meshing his game with LeBron James' game. I'm not worried about that. They know they both want to win, and they're going to do whatever they got to do to get the job done. So NBA tip-off is going to be great next week. It's a beautiful thing. Can't wait to see the Lakers in action against the Golden State Warriors. we can start off the season with a bang. Let everybody know we're not playing around. Preseason was just exactly that, just another form of practice, because this is the real show now, and let's show everybody what Hollywood Lakers basketball is all about. Now, again, like I said, I'm predicting it's going to be an ATL and the Hollywood NBA Finals. Trust and believe me when I say it. So let's get the season underway and just do what we do, both of my teams. I appreciate y'all time watching the Fresh Bar Sports Show. Hope y'all stay tuned, spotted up for more episodes. And we're just going to let this cook, let this marinate, let this bubble up, and keep these episodes and keep these shows going. Appreciate your time.